actually came to Encinal and Alameda was because Oakland, I mean, as I'm sure you know, is very financially deprived. Their schools suffer. And I think that the programs you're proposing are really great, but I'm curious as to see how that would be implemented, I guess, in their schools. I guess pragmatically, how would you get the resources for these kinds of programs?
Okay, thank you. I actually went to Encinal for 2 years, and then I transferred to a West Oakland school because I live in Oakland. But then again, a lot of us go to Alameda schools because there's better resources. And again, like, I saw a big transformation from Encinal to my school. You know, like, at a West Oakland school, I had a lot of substitute teachers. There were no student government. There's no after-school programs and stuff like that. So it's just really, I mean, I don't think it's a budget cut issue. It's a priority issue because there's money that go into police enforcement. There's money that goes into, you know, like, gang injunctions. There's money that go into, like, a lot of things. Like, you see Lake Merritt being built, and now it's a really beautiful place, right? But then the school is still really messed up. So I guess, like, and there's a lot of youth organizations in Oakland who are working on these issues, and right now actually they're working on implementing an ethnic studies program or ethnic studies classes in these schools. So I feel like that's the first important step, right? Onto, like, how can we educate the youth to know the importance of our struggles, like, you know, to learn about the beautiful work the Black Panther Party so you can empower to go out there and continue that struggle and not just, like, not even knowing about it at all.
So do you think that kind of empowerment is necessary prior to making these programs possible?
It's very necessary. And I guess, like, even before that, like Lupe said, survival needs are the most important ones. Before you can even start to learn and to fight, you know, you need those, like, the food and even, like, at schools, like, you know, the public education, like, schools and how they feed the students are really bad, you know. So, like, even before that, like, the students need to be fed. They need to be respected as students, you know. And you can't come to school and, like, tell students that they're stupid, they're not worth it, you know. So, like, there's just so many issues that we need to focus on, you know. But then those, you know, like, for me, this is not even, like, a deep research. This is just scratching the surface and letting the problems be known. To be honest, I don't even know how to, like, make that first approach into solving these problems. But, I mean, if we all can work to solve the problem, you know, and let it be known, then,
right,
yeah.
Right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And before the next question, I want to comment on Nee's comment. I really liked her presentation because it really inspired me for when I become a teacher, because I realized that you can't just check the kids' problems at the door. You have to bring it, tie it into your curriculum, you know what I mean? Inspire the kids to change what's negative and change it to a positive, and just learning about your own culture, because, you know, it's not just one view that we have to learn. It's about a multi-ethnic, multi-diversity, you know, culture we're living in, and we must learn about everybody's culture and about learning about everybody else so that we can have a more safe environment to grow up in and less violence, you know. So, yeah, I really liked your comment. I really liked your presentation.
Yeah. So she kind of took my question. I was like, should I leave? But I just want to congratulate the three of you. It was an amazing panel, and everybody today and yesterday. And I'm definitely really inspired. But I guess I'd want to know where the three of you want to take your research and what you plan to do with it.
Go first. Well, I don't know if you guys hear me. Oh, I guess you can. Like Nee said, this is just like little baby steps. And it just really opened my eyes into all these issues. Like, I mean, you and I were talking about all the issues that came up with me in this research. A lot of them that I didn't even mention in here. So I would like to definitely go in and research how the media is portraying Latinos and Asians and how that is influencing the stereotypes. And either we're accepting it as Latinos or as Asians, and what that is saying about society as a whole. And like, there's this huge shift that needs to just change so that each of us has like this positive light that is shown or like shined upon us. And I mean, I'm only thinking about like Latinos and Asians, but this goes for all ethnicities. So, and definitely, like I mentioned last time, or in my presentation about institutionalized racism, and not within just this education system, but within all the other like government. I'm like losing my words, but I'm gonna stop.
I guess for me, taking it actually into the classroom, using it more on a practical scale. For me, being Asian American, being Chinese, growing up in the education system, I dealt with a lot of stereotypes, a lot of false beliefs that, hey, we're good at math, we're going to be good in school, we're going to be engineers, and everything when we grow up. But just breaking that stereotype, knowing that there are other choices out there. You can be a teacher if you want to. It's not a downgrade. Just breaking the stereotypes, knowing that the model minority myth is a myth, and that teaching the kids, that you don't have to follow the status quo. You can be who you want to be, depending on whatever you like. I just wait. What was the question? Thank you.
Thank you. I feel like I'm talking too much, but for me, I want to be a teacher, so I'm definitely going to pass this information down. And for me, like, more than just, like, a scholarly, like, research, this is, like, personal healing for me. Like, a lot of my family and friends and, like, are not even here to listen to this. So, like, how can I, like, bring this back and not, like, put all of this like academic things into their head? That's why like my presentation not an academic. To me, it's not really like academic anyway. So I can just bring this back, but like, look, it's not you, it's not the people, it's the institutions that are oppressing us, And how can we be better people and like, create like a revolution like Egypt or something, Like, so just like this is like a continuous thing for me. Like it doesn't stop until like the day I die or something like that. But just like proving the institution wrong,
Hello. Again.